I don't get Como's team. I don't get his team name. I don't know if I'm missing something. Puda girl on.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Mark Ryderson. I'm the commission. We're trying to figure out what's going on with your ESPN account.
Wait, what?
We're trying to figure out what's going on with your ESPN account.
Oh, yeah?
Pudu girl line.
Yeah, okay, good one.
Pudu girl line.
It's fucking Steve. Like, I could tell it was you before.
Pudu girl line.
And I will not be bullied by that.
Gather round, it's the Russo Rundown, a brand new show, the best in town, completely original. Oh yes indeed, no one's ever done this, it's guaranteed.
Get what you fucking deserve!
So pour yourself a drink and settle right down. It's time for the Russo Rundown.
Girl line.
Welcome back. Another week. Welcome to the Russo Rundown. I'm your host. Rundown. First things first. I want to get ahead of this. I was prank called twice now. The second video hasn't been posted, so I can't post it here. But I got prank called by the Put a Girl On guy. I wasn't familiar with this guy. I didn't get Como's team name, so he paid the guy to prank call me, and I got prank called. Classic Como, half a good idea. He told the guy to call and ask about my ESPN account or something, and as soon as he said that, I knew it was a joke. So then I told Steve about that, and I was like, oh, if he said something about like, you know, something specific to me, like there was a raccoon. I thought there was a raccoon in my attic and I had someone come check it out. I was calling people about that. No raccoon, side note. But I was like, if he said something like that, he would have had me going for a little bit. So then I assumed Steve paid him and he called me and did the raccoon bit. That one was much better.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yep.
Hey, my name's Mark. I'm with Friendly Extermination. We were just calling regarding the raccoon issue.
I mean, that's been solved. Are you from Ohio?
Originally, yeah. I'm in.
Okay, yeah,
I'm in
that's fine.
Illinois.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Massachusetts. I gotta mess with her. I had someone come check that out. It was just mice being loud, I guess.
So there was no raccoons?
No.
Okay. So problem solved. You're good?
Yeah, I'm all set.
All right. Can you put a girl line?
Oh, god damn.
Put a girl line.
Steve, what did Steve pay for that one? That's what they should. That's what you should have done the first time.
Put a girl line.
Fuck, you got me.
Put a girl line.
Another $30 down the drain.
Put a girl line.
But the Como one, you know, makes for a good clip. I wasn't familiar with this guy. He's not in my algorithm. Apparently he's pretty big. People think he's funny. The stuff I see on Instagram is more like dad stuff, fantasy football stuff, and schizophrenic people talking about numbers.
They did the Maui Burst. That flavor is 1717, which equals 34, which is 8. We know what 8 is. That's the sheep. 1717, 34 is abracadabra.
Transitioning over to the league, my team won by the skin of their teeth after a not fumble by Omari and Hampton. I would be pretty upset if I was Spencer, but I'd be pretty upset if I was me if it went the other way because he didn't have possession. If a running back runs into the ball like this, it's on him, but he didn't have possession of it. So
yeah, you saw Hampton bring his eyes up when he saw 98 closing in, and that's what led to the fumble.
Regardless, I won 0.3 points, barely. I'm not going to, that's fantasy football, you know? Should have started someone else if you're Spencer. You would have won. I think this is going to be a pretty short one as far as the rest of the league goes. Everyone is 1-1 except Steve, who's 0-2, Brian, who's 0-2, Dave, who's 2-0, and Tom, who's 2-0. Tom's team was looking solid the whole week. It was never in doubt. Dave scraped by. Steve's team threw at the end there. So Steve's at the bottom with Brian, who's familiar and comfortable in the basement. New year, same story for Brian. He blames it on luck quite a bit, but I mean, how many unlucky seasons can a person have? At a certain point, it's kind of a management issue. But a lot of flip flops too. Alex Cruz had the Owl Bowl this week. He faced New York Owl versus Mass Owl. New York Owl, lowest score last week, highest score this week. Como, second lowest scorer last week, second highest score this week. Me, third lowest score last week. I still would have lost to 8 of the 12 teams this week. And that's fantasy football. Sometimes you win games you shouldn't win. I don't think my team is going to be relevant the whole year, so I won't be talking about it when I'm not relevant. But right now I'm relevant. I'm in the middle of the pack. I'm 9th because everyone is 1-1, but hope to bounce back next week against Clay, or not bounce back. Hope to advance. Hope to start a streak next week against Clay. People I think are in trouble. I think Steve might be sneaky in trouble. I mean, I had a discussion with him where he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try to see if Al will trade me Josh Allen now because he had a bad week." Like, Al would be so stupid as to say, "Oh, Josh Allen had one bad week. I got to get rid of him." First thing. Second thing, zero awareness. I mean, is he not watching the rundowns? Because week 2 or week 1, I already announced the trade. I mean, you can look at the app. He's not paying attention to the app. He's not paying attention to the matchups every week. He's obviously not paying attention to the rundown if he's even watching. So Steve's checked out. So I'm worried from that perspective. Pacheco, I think, stinks. I think he's bad. Who else has he got? Kyle Pitts, classic Kyle Pitts performance. Huge offseason hype. Ironic and serious. Had a good week 1, had a bad week 2. The Steelers, DK Metcalf. I have DK Metcalf in one of my leagues. I thought he was going to be good this year. And this is to touch on Mondo's team a bit. Mondo had a down week because he has Josh Allen. Steve doesn't know news. Steve. Mondo has Josh Allen. Josh Allen had a bad week, but I think this is what I expected from Breece Hall and the Jets. I think most people thought, myself included, that the Jets are better than we thought they were. It looks like the Steelers might be significantly worse than we thought they were. And that's bad for me because I have two futures on the Steelers to win the Super Bowl, thinking that the Jets juju would push him there, or at least to the playoffs. I don't really have much for the rest of the league. I said Dave's team I think looks good. I said Tom was a favorite to win it all this year. Brian, I mean, it's not news that Brian's in last. I mean, it's 2 weeks and Brian's always losing, but he did the dropped Goff, started Justin Fields move, which was a bad move and cost him the week. He would have won. And I think the rest of his team looks pretty good. He's got Krosky Merritt, who should be the one now. Smith and Jigba. I think Javonte Williams is like the RB2 in the year. So I actually think Brian's going to bounce back. I don't think Brian's going to be that bad this year. But he's 0-2 right now, and that's funny because that's always the case. Quick note before Here's a Guy. I'm sitting now. That's not the note. The note is that I noticed when I was editing this that somehow my microphone was turned up super high. So I was peaking the whole time I was recording. As you probably just noticed, something was off with the audio. That was because I was peaking the entire time I was recording it. I was able to turn it down a bit in the main broadcast, but I have Brian. The guy's Brian. Brian's the Here's a Guy for this week. Brian is normal volume. I am super loud. You can hear like every breath that I take. And I can't really do anything about it because he's talking when I'm not talking. I'm just standing there going. So it is what it is. But I just wanted to throw that quick explanation in there. I know it's an issue. Nothing you can do about it. Just got to move forward. I think I made the camera situation better. I'm not blurring around every time I move. Figure that part out. But audio failed this week. Maybe next week. Without further ado, here's a guy, Brian McKenna. All right, everybody, welcome on. Perennial loser, constant punish. The guy who's been punished so many times that we stopped punishing him. Ranch drinker, r/roast me poster, Brian McKenna.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
All right, Brian, what do you have to say for yourself? 0-2 again to start the year. I mean,
listen, the boys can do better. That's all I gotta say. I can do better. The boys can do better. Having a real inconsistency problem with choosing the right players and making sure that my team actually does something. You know.
Why are you wearing Bills gear? Sorry.
You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. This is my team. This is who I represent.
Do you have any Bills on your team?
No, this is the only football gear I have.
Okay. Yeah. So you dropped Jared Goff.
Yep.
For Justin Fields.
Yep.
And you know it's going to be a feeding frenzy to get him back because Como needs a quarterback.
Yeah, I know. I'll deal with that when the waivers open up and we throw our money out. But all I was doing was listening to the pundits because I don't know shit about fuck. So I listened to multiple people and everybody said, "Yeah, give yourself a Justin Fields. Maybe let go of Jared Goff." I was looking into the streaming world. I've always had my guy Jalen Hurts, and this year I didn't get him, so I said, let's stream some QBs. Let's see how it plays out. And brother, it did not play out.
I'm just trying to pull up your team real quick. I'm see if you could have dropped anyone else.
I'm confident in my team. I could have dropped somebody else, but I was figuring that I was just going to go QB to QB. I didn't think that would be.
So let's look at your team here.
Figured to be oversaturated with good QBs.
Mark Andrews, right off the bat, could have dropped him.
Still got a little faith. I'm not sure about Strange yet.
Josh Palmer, what has he done?
Nothing. He
could have dropped him.
Represent.
Isaac Garendo, he's not even the backup. Could have dropped him.
Yeah, but
0-0. Is he a scratch?
Yeah, he is a scratch. He's kind of sitting there.
You could have dropped him. So you didn't have to drop Field. You could have at least had him. So now you're going to have to pay because Como's probably going to pay up for him.
Yeah, I know he will.
I might even throw my hat in the ring. Baker got dinged up.
Everyone can throw their money in. I just wasn't expecting. I'm unfamiliar with the QB territory. I've always been so spoiled with having a QB that got 25, 30 points that it's unfamiliar territory for me. I'm always chasing after having a bench. And this year they have not a good bench, but a bench that's surviving.
Yeah, I mean, jokes aside, I think your team's going to be okay. I mean, JSN, Ladd, Javonte Williams, I think is like the RB2 on the year right now.
Yep. Yeah, he's
you got
the guy.
Krosky Merritt, who Eckler got hurt, so you can start him now.
Yep.
Instead of Dobbins, so I think you'll get some wins. I mean, we'll see.
I got reasonable depth. Yeah, I got good wins. I fucked up. I could be 1-1 right now with a really good points for, and like I complain about every year, the points against are never in my favor. I'm already up by 10 on everybody else on points against. It's classic.
Okay, so we're looking at last year here. What was your team name? Dirty Commies. You had 1,500 points against. Looks like third highest. You did finish. You made the playoffs last year?
Yep, I did.
Okay, so yeah, not bad last year actually.
I was in a basement dweller. I the last 6 out of 7 I won. I got my team in order. Everybody just ignores it because they don't like the underdog.
I mean, you did win one year, but that should be noted that was a different era of the league. We had like people from my work in there.
Was it? That was the third
different
year? I mean, hey, listen, if you check my track record, it was an average of like 4th, 5th, 3rd, something like that. And then the past 4 years, I've just dunked myself into oblivion.
I mean, so yeah, last year, dead last, and you did not have come even close to highest points against.
Sure.
2 years ago, 2023.
Oh, 2 years ago. No, 2 years ago I just had a broken team at the beginning of the season. It just
Not the worst points for.
Yeah, I had a lot
Como.
of troubles. I had a lot of troubles with
Let's go all the way back and see the year you won. I won the first year. Different. To be quite honest, no, I didn't win. That was Clay won the first year. I won in a different era too. Let's see. 2014 was my first win. We got Joe Corrier in here. Joe Dwinell. Shout out Joe Dwinell. Eric David. Avery. We had a 14-team league. I won a 14. Okay, I'm counting that. It was over 10 years ago though. One time at band camp, is that you?
I believe so. I believe that's the year.
2015?
Did I win that year?
Yeah, 12-team league. Yep, you did. 2015 winner. So it's been 10 years of misery.
Yeah.
Since the last win.
Is right, sir.
Let's go back 2022.
Am I 0-2 right now? I'm not afraid of that. It's just
2022, you do have a lot of points against. You might have the most.
Yep.
Okay. 2021. Just at the bottom every time. 2021, you do not. Not really close, middle of the pack.
Okay. Reasonable.
I have more, and I came in second place.
It's unfortunate that the past, however many
10-team league, and we had a 10-teamer. So one of Al's wins, looking back at this, one of Al's wins, 2020 COVID year. First of all, you got a COVID year. It was only a 10-team league. There you are, dead last. Holy shit, did you not? So you have 13, 17 points against. Mm-hmm. Steve had 1659 points against.
Okay.
You had, I think, the dead last, lowest points against.
Oof. There's no justification.
Second
on that
lowest.
One,
Second lowest.
Just gotta do better.
So it's it goes back and forth.
Yep.
It goes back and forth. I don't think the narrative that you always have the most points against is necessarily true.
No, but it definitely I stand out.
Well, I mean, I do think, like I said, I think you're gonna pick it up this year. I think I'm gonna be really bad. I got an insanely lucky win.
Oh, I think my team is gonna be a lot better. I think last week was just a poor choice. Listen, I know Justin Fields, that's on me, but I am not the most football person, and I had many people say, "Yeah, put Goff away, get Fields out. He's a guy this year," and boy, he is not a guy.
No, I think the Steelers are worse than everybody thought, and then that made the people think that the Jets were good, which they don't seem to be.
I overthink it, overdunk it. I did too much overthinking, and it cost me. But also, to be fair, I only lost by 7 or 8 points, and Broncos defense -5. If I had a normal Broncos defense, I could have maybe squeaked out a win. But that was some bad football on their end.
Who did you play?
I played Conti. I'm gonna say it now. I'll say it again later in the season. I think I have a good team. I think it's just a rough start. Listen, Chiefs are 0-2. They'll turn out fine. I'm 0-2. I'll turn out fine. I have more confidence than I did last year and the year before that.
Yeah, well, I mean,
little piggies are gonna go running.
You made the playoffs last year. You had to get a fact checked on that. So maybe we're turning a page. We're rebuilding.
We are.
Year 2 of the rebuild.
Yep.
0-2. Yeah, I've started worse and finished better. So,
yep.
Well, best of luck to you, sir. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Commissioner Jimmy. I appreciate your time.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
Bye.